Right now at noon, investigators say there's another possible threat to breach the nation's capital. And as cases continue to trend downward and more Wisconsinites becoming vaccinated, Madison hospitals are easing visitor restrictions.
This is News 3 Now at noon.
Thanks for joining us. We start with some breaking news. Court records show the man arrested in connection with the town of Leeds homicide has been charged. Court records show 43-year-old Jason Kajewski has been charged with first-degree intentional homicide and burglary armed with a dangerous weapon in the death of Keith Wolf. He was arrested last week. Wolf was killed in the town of Leeds in September of 2019. Columbia County officials are holding a news conference this afternoon. It'll happen at 2:30. We'll be streaming it live on our Facebook page and on channel3000.com. Capitol Police say they have intelligence showing there's a possible plot by a militia group to breach the U.S. Capitol tomorrow. It comes nearly 2 months after a mob of supporters of then-President Donald Trump stormed the iconic building to try to stop Congress from certifying now-President Joe Biden's victory. The new threat appears to be connected to a far-right conspiracy theory, mainly promoted by supporters of QAnon, that Trump will rise again to power on March 4th. That was the original presidential inauguration day until 1933, when it was moved to January 20th. Let's head to the weather center now. Meteorologist Chris Reese has a look at your first warn forecast. Awfully nice out there.
Yeah, it's incredibly nice, and the weather is still going to be nice as we go through the afternoon, tomorrow, and the next day. We've been talking about this pattern for a while, and I encourage you to soak it up. 46 degrees our temperature right now. We'll warm up another couple degrees or so before all is said and done. 43 in Janesville right now. Boscobel at 47. We're 45 in Prairie du Chien. Check this out. These temperatures are about 15 degrees warmer than your lunchtime temperatures yesterday, and it's not as windy, so it's really going to feel good. If you want to go out, take a walk, eat lunch outside, enjoy that, folks. Life is too short to not enjoy it. 48 degrees are high today. We keep that sunshine around into the afternoon, and then those temperatures begin to drop into the 30s. Mark, we've been talking about this pattern where we're going to see above normal temperatures, but we're also looking to be wetter than normal. We're going to break down when we could see some of these rain chances coming up in about 15 minutes.
And don't tell people to go to the car wash. They're backed up into the street.
All right, stay home. Don't get your car washed
Thank you, Chris.
all today.
Thank you. We'll check back in a few minutes. The Madison Metropolitan School District says that an independent local company says steps taken by the district are, quote, more than adequate to provide students, staff, and visitors a safe environment to learn and work. Local firm McKinstry released its final report yesterday after an analysis of COVID-19 safety mitigation measures at MMSD school buildings and their physical changes like air filters. McKinstry also said the measures MMSD has taken to mitigate and prevent the spread of the virus meet or exceed the 14 other school districts the firm has reviewed. MMSD is beginning a phased return to in-person learning next week. Madison's hospitals plan to ease visitor restrictions next week due to a countywide decline in COVID-19 cases and hospitalizations. Starting Monday, Unity Point Health, Meritor, UW Health, and SSM Health will allow one visitor for adult patients at hospitals and clinics. 2 support people will be allowed for pediatric patients. Visitors will be required to wear masks in all settings. Anyone experiencing COVID-19 symptoms or recently exposed to the virus should not visit. Health officials say there may be different guidance for each health system, especially regarding end-of-life and COVID-19 patients. Wisconsin has launched an online registry where people can sign up to receive the coronavirus vaccine if they're eligible, and appointments are available near where they are. But so far, only one health department is participating. The registry was supposed to launch on March 1st, but was delayed as those testing it worked to fix problems and mitigate people on waiting lists into the new system. The only vaccinator participating currently is the community clinic in Janesville. 4 other local health departments were testing the registry and could start using it soon. Those were the city of Wauwatosa and Greene, Marathon, and Oneida counties. 9% of Wisconsinites have received both COVID-19 doses. That's nearly 525,000 residents. And in Dane County, 12.2%, or nearly 67,000 residents, have received both doses of a vaccine. Over 1.5 million doses have been administered across the state. The Senate is preparing to take up President Biden's $1.9 trillion coronavirus relief package, with Majority Leader Chuck Schumer saying debate could begin as early as today.
Look, we want to get the biggest, strongest, boldest bill that can pass, and that's what we're working to do.
We'll be fighting this in every way that we can. It is my hope that at the end, Senate Republicans will unanimously oppose it, just like House Republicans did.
Even without Republican support, Leader Schumer says he believes he has the votes needed to pass the bill. A new report states the number of COVID cases in nursing homes has dropped significantly. The American Healthcare Association and National Center for Assisted Living, which represents 14,000 facilities, says cases in nursing homes have dropped to their lowest level since the government started tracking weekly COVID cases in nursing homes. According to the report, nursing homes have seen an 82% drop in new cases when compared to last year's peak. In other news, Platteville police have arrested a juvenile in connection with an attempted homicide that happened late last week. Officials responded to the Walmart parking lot for a report of a fight in progress on Friday. As officers responded, police received a report of an injured male in the Menards parking lot. Officials found a man with a stab wound to the torso and a significant injury to his leg. Police then determined that the fight and the man's injuries were related. A juvenile was arrested in Lafayette County yesterday. Police say they developed probable cause linking the juvenile to the Friday night attempted homicide. Police say the man has life-threatening injuries. There's more to come on News 3 Now at noon. Up next, rockets hit a U.S. airbase in Iraq. We'll take a look at the damages coming up next.
Get the ultimate appliance deals at Furniture and Appliance Mart's Ultimate Sale. Save big on doorbusters, special buys, and clearance items from the best brands while they last. And special no-interest financing on appliances store-wide at Furniture and Appliance Mart inside Ashley Home Store off the Beltline.
Stop whitening your smile the old-fashioned way with strips and trays that can take 30 minutes to an hour. I'm Jonathan Greenhut, the CEO of Power Swabs. When I met Dr. Ginniker and he introduced me to Power Swabs and I saw how effective they were and how easy they were to use, I knew we had to share it with the world. Power Swabs was clinically studied to whiten natural teeth as well as stain caps, crowns, and veneers. It's so effective, it works on stains caused by coffee, tea, red wine, and even smoking. For those of you who have that one stained tooth that's darker than the rest, Power Swabs can target that area using swab precision.
I really love the fact that you're able to go individually on each tooth and make sure that it's going to be wider.
If you have yellowing between your teeth, if you have coffee or tea stains near your gum line, just snap, swab, and smile. And in each 5-minute application, you'll see whiter teeth. So stop whitening your smile the old-fashioned way with strips and trays that can take 30 minutes to an hour. And start using the Power Swabs 5-minute solution. Just snap, swab, and smile.
After just 7 days, the results were awesome. Power Swabs was easy to use every day, and each day I could see it better and better, and from beginning to end, it's definitely whiter. They look clean, they feel clean, and people have made comments about it, which is nice.
Call for your 5-minute solution to whiter teeth. Order Power Swabs and receive up to 40% off the retail price. And as an added bonus, by ordering in response to this advertisement, get a free Power Swabs Quick Stick pen with your order. The Quick Stick pen is your on-the-go solution to help prevent stains from adhering to your teeth after drinking coffee, tea, or even after smoking. And in addition to saving up to 40% on your purchase and your free Quick Stick pen, get free shipping by ordering now. Dial the number on your screen or visit powerswabs.com today.
At GHC, we want you to be safer at home. We have more ways for you to get care anywhere, anytime, day or night. Be seen, be safe, be home. We will get through this together, and we will all get better together.
Get the ultimate style for the ultimate deal at Ashley Home Store's Ultimate Sale. Save big on everything in the store, including doorbusters up to 50% off. Plus, take bonus discounts off our sale prices online and in-store. And no interest financing for 3 years. Ashley Home Store.
At least 10 rockets hit a military base in Iraq overnight that houses around 2,000 U.S.-led coalition troops. Video on social media shows the wreckage of what Iraqi forces believe was the launch pad to carry out Wednesday's rocket attack on a military base used by American forces in Iraq. The attack on the al-Assad air base is the first since the U.S. struck Iran-backed militia targets in Syria last week. The attack was in retaliation for the U.S.-directed drone strike that killed Iranian General Soleimani.
The strike was authorized in response to recent attacks against American and coalition personnel in Iraq and to ongoing threats to those personnel.
The Pentagon says the base's missile defense system engaged during the attack, and there are no reports of injuries to U.S. service members. One American civilian contractor did die of a heart attack. Pope Francis confirmed today he will carry on with a 3-day trip to Iraq starting Friday. The Pope said he cannot disappoint the Iraqi people for the second time. That's a reference to a trip planned by Pope John Paul II, which was subsequently canceled. This trip will be the first ever papal visit to the country. Ahead on News 3 Now at noon, another sunny March day. So what's in store for the rest of the week? Meteorologist Chris Reese will let us know in your first warm forecast.
Tonight on CBS, an all-new night of television, beginning with Tough as Nails at 7, followed by SEAL Team at 8 and SWAT at 9. Then get a complete wrap-up of the day's news on News 3 Now at 10.
High Point Steakhouse, Southern Wisconsin's premier supper club. You can still enjoy our award-winning steak dinners with our new takeout and delivery service. We call it the High Point Steakhouse. Call in your order today.
It's the Mattress Madness sale at Steinhoffels. Get great deals on all the best mattress brands, like a Queen Beauty Rest Silver mattress for the price of a twin, a free box spring with any Dreams Cool Copper or Cool Touch mattress, or buy a Purple Hybrid and get a free pillow and sheet set. Make your new mattress more affordable with Steinhoffels' special 60-month financing and free delivery. Only at Steinhoffels and Steinhoffels.com.
Erectile dysfunction for men of all ages has become much more common. In fact, most men don't realize that 90% of erectile dysfunction is a direct result of broken down old blood vessels. This causes a lack of blood flow that is critical when achieving an erection. With our state-of-the-art technology, we're able to stimulate new stem cell growth right in our office with no pills, no needles, no surgery, and no pain.
To book your consultation and get back to natural functionability, call Peak Performance for Men today.
You may not know them. The coffee shop owner who knows your order. The couple who saves your seats. The family down the street who greets you with a smile. They've been there for you. Now you can be there for them. Donate today and help our friends and neighbors keep their power on.
High Point Steakhouse, Southern Wisconsin's premier supper club. You can still enjoy our award-winning steak dinners with our new takeout and delivery service. We call it the High Point Steakhouse. Call in your order today.
Hey folks, Thursday morning, the story of a Wisconsin woman who's battling an aggressive form of breast cancer.
But it's how she's getting herself through it that's leaving a positive impact across the 608. The video you'll only see on News 3 Now this morning.
Every day, News 3 Now investigates, taking action to discover and report the facts to make sure your voice is heard. That's why News 3 Now investigates. The Farm Report is sponsored by Blaine's Farm and Fleet.
Let's check Wall Street at the noon hour. The Dow Industrials up 65 points. The NASDAQ, however, down 183. The S&P 500 down almost 15 points. Let's check it now with Pam Yankee from the Midwest Farm Report. Spring is in the air.
Oh, yeah. It's all over the place, actually, except my markets. You bring the Dow Jones Industrial Averages up, and my numbers are a little softer, but it's because of the volatility that's been driving Wall Street. It still carries over as far as commodities. Today, I want to start focusing in on crop insurance. For the farmers that have not yet investigated your crop insurance options for 2021, start. March 15th is the deadline for farmers to get their 2021 crop insurance decisions made. And I'll tell you, this year it's going to be tricky. Even for a small operator like me, you are going to look at sticker shock when it comes to the price you're going to pay for crop insurance. Just got off the phone with Lucas Conmey from Compure Financial. He said these are the highest crop insurance prices that he's seen in his career, looking at between a 20 and 40% increase on your premiums depending on the product that you choose. But now here's the deal. Because USDA announced what the base is going to be for our crop insurance prices on corn and beans, there's a lot of value in that product that you didn't see last year. So although you're going to have to take a breath when you see the numbers, it is providing you more coverage. There's 3 different options that farmers are generally looking at. Don't forget, March 15th is the firm deadline, and you may have to take a run at these decisions more than once this time around. Also talking a little bit about the virtual Consumer Protection Summit that the Wisconsin Department of Ag, Trade, and Consumer Protection is holding tomorrow from noon until 1. So if you're not watching us, I sure hope that you'll be kind of glancing over at their virtual Consumer Protection Summit, because they are going to try to help you make sure that you're protecting yourself and avoiding all the scams that are out there. Maybe it's related to COVID-19. Maybe it's just all the online business that people have been conducting. But a really nice service Department of Ag, Trade, and Consumer Protection is giving noon until 1 tomorrow. Just check out their website and get registered. And where are my dairy prices? Barrel cheese today was unchanged at $1.42. 40-pound block cheese up 2 at $1.65. The AA butter down 2.5 for a change at $1.69 a pound, but still a healthy price, Mark. I had too many papers in my hand today. It's all going to heck.
Lost your way. Well, we got there. We got there.
Oh, that's right.
All right, Pam, thank you. Here's Chris now with a look at the sunny forecast.
Sunshine indeed, Mark. And we're talking temperatures that are going to be in the 50s. Some of us may flirt with that 50-degree mark today, but either way, our first 50-degree temperatures, they're looking more and more likely as we're quiet for several days. But yes, our chances to rain, even those are going to be on the rise. This is what we're watching across the Midwest and the Great Lakes right now. Temperatures are much warmer than they were at this time yesterday. Yesterday, all of this was towards the west. I made you a promise that this would be on top of us today, and here it is. Now, tomorrow, my expectation is that we're going to be just a tad cooler once we get into the afternoon. Overall, here's what we're watching, though. There's a weak cold front just to our north. This cold front is going to push towards the south and east in due time. That's what's going to work to keep us a little bit cooler headed into tomorrow. But in the meantime, the Badger State is generally pretty quiet, especially here throughout south central Wisconsin. We stay quiet all throughout today. Milwaukee has made it to 50. They're at 51 right now. 44 in Watertown. Monroe is coming in at 47. We're at 43 over towards Mineral Point. Platteville at 44. Good afternoon. And Boscobel also coming in at 47. We're at 46 right now in Madison. That is with sunshine, and the wind is not really blowing all that much, but when you do get a breeze, it's typically out of about the north and northwest. But with the calm wind, for the most part, we're not worried about a wind chill, and after all, it is 46 degrees. We look ahead throughout the rest of the afternoon. Temperatures will jump up towards about 48. Then as that sun starts to come down, we'll watch those temperatures drop back down to the low 40s by the time we get you towards about 4 o'clock or so. Hour by hour, here we are, 46 at 3 o'clock as those temperatures start to come on down. We'll see a little bit of cloud cover overnight tonight. Temperatures will be into the 20s. Then tomorrow, odds are we really don't get out of the 30s for your afternoon highs. But we're staying quiet tomorrow. We'll notice a little bit more cloud cover, though, as we move towards the weekend. This is Saturday and into Sunday. Notice that cloud cover on the increase, though most of the rain chances, they'll likely stay a little bit weaker and further towards the north. Still, I can't rule out a couple of sprinkles as we move into Sunday night and Monday. But the better chances for rain, that comes our direction Tuesday as that lifts towards the north and east, and perhaps some heavier rain as we begin to move towards Wednesday. And that one may likely have some lightning and thunder embedded with it. But overall, folks, our pattern is one. I've been talking about this ridge of warmth that's going to develop and then work its way towards the east. We will really see our warm temperatures into early next week, but watch the trough of cold is starting to work its way into the western part of the country. This sets a stage for colder air towards our west, gradually trying to work its way east, but I'm willing to bet an active storm pattern that works its way on through as well. And with that, we're likely looking wetter than normal as we go through that extended outlook. And so, folks, here we are. You see the rain chances Sunday night and Monday. They're really overnight, so we used words to describe that. But then Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, they all have chances for rain. So, nonetheless, March showers, what do they bring? Typically, they say April showers bring May flowers, but it's March showers right now. And I will tell you what, I'm still not convinced that winter is truly over at this point of the year, but we'll just have to wait and see.
But these are liquid at this point?
These are liquid at this point.
All right, thank you, Chris. Today in the Mr. Food Test Kitchen, they're putting a twist on pizza. Here's Howard.
If your dinner routine is getting a little too routine, then we have just the thing to mix it up. It's an overstuffed homemade Italian Stromboli that'll have everybody running to the table. Come on, let me show you. It starts by unrolling a refrigerated pizza crust onto a cutting board. Now comes the fun part. We layer on some sliced ham, and that can be Italian style or whatever's on sale. Sliced pepperoni, smoked provolone cheese, and some roasted red peppers that we've drained really well. We sprinkle this with Italian seasonings and a bit of garlic powder before rolling it up jelly roll style. Then we put it on a baking sheet and finish it with some Parmesan cheese before popping it in the oven. The nice thing about this is there are no rules, so feel free to change up the meats and cheeses. When this comes out of the oven, call the troops to the table and divvy it up. Maybe have a bowl of marinara sauce for Duncan. To get the recipe for our Italian hoagie Stromboli, simply use your phone, tablet, or computer to check out our website.
I love anything with pizza crust.
Me too. I'm Howard in the Mr. Food Test Kitchen with Kelly, where today we found a pizza parlor way for you to say, ooh, it's so good.
Guys, thanks. Ahead on News 3 Now at noon, Angie Horkin from the Wisconsin Beef Council is here, and she is sharing some Irish-inspired beef recipes. That's ahead at noon.
News 3 Now First Warn Weather is brought to you by Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor.
Discover a shopping and design experience as comfortable as the furniture. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Schedule your free design consultation today.
Thanks for calling 1-800-GOT-JUNK.
Do you make junk disappear?
Yes, ma'am.
When?
Now.
We make junk disappear. All you have to do is point.
Tackle tough jobs with Bosch Power Tools from Menards. Bosch packs the performance and features you need to get the job done right. That's why Bosch is the choice of pros. Plus, Menards has all the bits, blades, and power tool accessories from Bosch you need to get the job done. This 10-inch 40-tooth carbide tip circular saw blade is just $24.99 after 11% rebate. Get 11% off everything now at Menards.
Save big money at Menards.
It's time to upgrade your downtime. It's time for Stressless. Now at the Century House. Go from one grade of leather to a higher one for free. Or save $300 on Stressless Sunrise recliners. Don't wait. Save hundreds on Stressless comfort. At the Century House, 3420 University Avenue in Madison.
You've heard that an apple a day keeps the doctor away, but you still need to see your dentist because getting good dental care is important to your overall health. You know dental bills can take a big bite out of your budget, especially if you're retired or on Medicare. Even a simple cleaning can cost $200. And other procedures like crowns and root canals can cost hundreds, even thousands more. But affordable dental insurance from Physicians Mutual Insurance Company can help. Give us a call or go online for this free information kit with all the details. This isn't just a discount plan or for checkups only. This is real dental insurance that can help pay for over 350 covered procedures, like cleanings, fillings, crowns, even dentures. There are no deductibles, no annual maximum, and you can see any dentist you like. So don't wait. Call or go to sendinfokit.com to get your free information kit. Call now.
Thanks for calling 1-800-GOT-JUNK.
Do you make junk disappear?
Yes, ma'am.
When?
Now.
And that!
Ooh, take it all.
When you want junk to disappear, all you have to do is point.
Angie Horkin from the Wisconsin Beef Council is here, and she is showing us how to cook corned beef ahead of St. Patrick's Day. Here's Angie.
Happy March, everyone. Can you believe it's here already? Spring is right around the corner, and so is one of our favorite holidays at the Wisconsin Beef Council, St. Patty's Day, because we love talking about corned beef and helping people make a perfect corned beef. So corned beef is pretty kind of flexible. There's different ways to cook it, but the key is you need a low, slow, long braise to it to tenderize it, because this needs to be tenderized. This is a brisket, and this is actually a flat cut brisket. When you go to the supermarket, you can find two different cuts of corned beef brisket, a flat cut or a point cut. I like buying the flat cuts because you tend to be bigger and they're meatier, and I get a lot more corned beef roast when I'm done, and then I can make planned over recipes. So the recipe I'm making today is corned beef brisket with roasted vegetables and a lemon mustard sauce. So I took this brisket and I took it out of the package, and I saved the little seasoning pack that comes with it, and I put it in a stock pot covered with a little aluminum foil and a really tight-fitting lid. And then you're just going to add a little bit of water, so a couple cups of water, and then the recipe calls for some extra black peppercorns and some extra garlic cloves, so just toss those in around the brisket. And then you're going to bake this at 350 degrees for about 3 to 3.5 hours. Now, you could also do this same recipe on the stove top, and you just want to simmer it, so a nice low simmer in your stock pot with a tight fitting lid for about that same amount of time. Or you could put a brisket in the slow cooker, let it go all day on low. You could sous vide it if you have a sous vide wand, or a pressure cooker also works. So if you're a little short on time, want to make it after work, try the corned beef in the pressure cooker. So you'll know your corned beef is done when it's fork tender. And what that means is really taking a dinner fork and inserting it into the brisket. And if you meet little resistance, you know it's tenderized and it's ready. So just after you take it out, you can slice it up. I have it here plated. Now this recipe, you do the vegetables on the side. A lot of corned beef and traditional cabbage recipes, you do it all together. But this one, I roasted the vegetables on a jelly roll pan. So I just have some cabbage, parsnips, and some carrots, and I drizzled them with extra virgin olive oil, a little salt and pepper, covered them with foil, and I put them in the oven during the last hour of my corned beef bake time. And then the recipe also has a lemon mustard sauce, kind of with a sour cream and Dijon mustard base that you can serve with it. Now, if you're lucky enough to have some planned orders after your corned beef dinner, you can make a corned beef Reuben soup that we have here, or corned beef Reuben wontons. So this recipe actually is from our friend Lemon Tree Dwelling, a blogger here in Wisconsin, and super fun, super great. So you can take your corned beef and extend it over a couple meals if you have enough and you don't eat it all at dinner. So these are all our wonderful, great corned beef recipes. They're all found on beeftips.com, our Wisconsin Beef Council website. Click on As Seen on TV right on the homepage, and you'll find these recipes, plus a lot of great other Irish-inspired recipes, perfect for this time of year, all brought to you by Wisconsin's beef and dairy farmers through the Beef Checkoff. So you guys have a great day, and happy St. Patty's Day.
You too, Angie. Looks pretty good, Chris.
It really did. I wish you were back here in the studio. Good stuff, always, by Angie and the Beef Council there. Temperatures are going to be fantastic this afternoon. Look for those highs right around 48 degrees. 39 tomorrow, 40 Friday, 42 on Saturday. And then here we are. We're bouncing back as we move into next week. Some of the warmest weather we've had so far in 2021 is coming our direction next week with those temperatures into the 50s. We could also see chances of showers and thunderstorms getting right back into the mix, Mark.
All right. Thank you, Chris. Thank you all for watching. We'll see you back here at 4 o'clock. In the meantime, have a great afternoon.